So I've been here since before I guess the big art movement started with the art murmur. I guess it's been going on now for about 5 years, and it's just really lasted. And it's great. Lots of new venues have opened up. Actually, the art movement has been really great for the restaurants, bars. It's just been, we've started kind of downtown Oakland Art District. There are not very many galleries down here yet, but they're on the way. When I first opened, I opened with 17 artists, all Bay Area artists, all graduates of CCA and Mills and so forth and so on. And I guess there were more male artists than female artists. So I guess about 3 years after that, after I opened, I decided to start having the Women's Month and just featuring all women, put more focus or spotlight on the women artists. So since I've had such a diverse group of artists since I opened, there's always something very interesting and different about the work. I can't say that I'm attracted to abstract, and in the next year I'm going straight abstract, but we've shown a little bit of everything.
We've been based in Oakland since 1974. Pro Arts is a very special place in Oakland. We have been serving artists of all disciplines for nearly 4 decades. Primarily, we work with visual artists. We have a gallery space downtown, and we have a number of artist services and programs that we run throughout the year. So in the gallery, we have about 7 major visual arts programs, from juried exhibitions where we work with local curators and arts professionals to national and international curators and arts professionals to select work with different curatorial models. We host and produce East Bay Open Studios annually, which features between 400 and 500 artists, where artists open up their studios and their homes and maybe exhibition spaces, and they open these spaces to the public. And it's a major program, and it's the largest visual arts event in the East Bay, in the region. And we've been doing that since probably 1979 or so. And that event draws over 55,000 visitors to artist spaces. So it's a main vehicle for connecting the public with artists and for encouraging artists to make new work. Other programs we have here in the gallery, we have commissioning programs where we see an emphasis on making sure that artists are making new work and that they're compensated for that work, and that there's always a public exhibition for that new work. So we've enhanced and increased our commissioning programs in the last several years with the support of the National Endowment for the Arts, the California Arts Council, and the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts. These are things we're really proud of, and we're happy to be in this community because Oakland is part of the metropolitan area that has the highest concentration of fine artists in the entire country. And so Pro Arts is in this very specific place where we're serving the artists that represent all different ethnicities and languages and culture. And this is a place for inclusiveness, access to art, encouraging art making, and reflecting the cultural communities that surround us here in Oakland and in the Bay Area. And so we prioritize risk-taking, non-commercial work for our commissioning programs, but then also recognize that there is a great need to reflect the work that's just being made here in the Bay Area. So different programs like East Bay Open Studios and different installations that we have in the gallery and off-site allow us to showcase works that are important works made by artists from communities of color and communities that are underrepresented in galleries in the area. So one of the other things I want to mention also is that in addition to our visual arts programming and the exhibitions we have here in the gallery, we also have programming for advocacy for the arts and really connecting the contributions that artists make into our communities and why it's so important for artists to continue making new work and challenging the norms and challenging society's values. We also have arts education as a main programming arm here, and we work with high school students at 5 Oakland Public High School. We work with middle school students, and we are also have teaching artists in elementary schools across Oakland. And this is a private-public partnership because so much of the funding for the arts has been cut that teaching artists come into the school to connect young people to their own creativity, and we nurture and share artistic practices in order to nurture their own artistic development, and where they find their own voice. And the show that we have in the gallery right now represents the work, the featured work from high school students that we work with every year with the 12-week artist residencies called the Youth Fellows Program. In addition to the visual arts programming, our arts education, advocacy, we also, this gallery space, we have regular open mic nights for young people in partnership with Youth Speaks, a national youth organization, giving voice to young people and spreading that word and giving them that opportunity to express themselves. We also have regular concert series, and we have programs that bring opera into the gallery, and dance and theater. So this space is more than just for visual arts, that we're really a community center reflecting the different activities and the different cultural activities that are happening outside, and we bring them into the gallery space. And so I think one of the successes is bringing people into the gallery space who've never been in a gallery before.